So it started when I was 8 years old, and I knew that I was going to be going abroad. I knew I wanted to do missions. Uh, I wanted to go to Uganda, and I was set. At 8 years old, I knew. So it was in middle school that ever since I had this dream, I was an advocate for every organization or nonprofit that was doing work abroad. I loved Tom's Shoes, and I loved Invisible Children because they were working with the people of Uganda during the Lord's Resistance Army. I loved Crochet Kids, who gave jobs to women in these countries that didn't have it. And it just really fueled this part of my life that I knew I was going to get there one day. And it wasn't until my sophomore year of high school that I went on my first missions trip. I went to Mexico and built a house with about 10 other people. And we were there for a week, and it was a really awesome trip, just to tangibly do something for them. But I knew after that trip that I needed more. I needed something further, and I needed something longer, and I wanted to know the people and build community and build relationships and understand the culture. I always dreamed about being in a culture where things were simple, where you experienced this richness of life and of God, and how people function in this simplicity and just understanding life like that. And I always pictured myself in that. And I never realized that I would be sitting here at 22 years old, a full-time missionary. Never. But that's how the Lord works. And so then going into my sophomore year of college was when I finally had that opportunity where I would finally be going to Uganda. And again, the Lord just really took that and ran really far with it and took me to South Africa instead. And on that trip, I was there for 6 weeks. I ended up leading it with a co-leader, and I had so many fears and boundaries that I placed on God and on His character and what He could do in my life. And I was so fearful that I had these dreams and this passion since I was a kid, and it would just never happen. And there was a moment I was sitting on the beach, and I just heard the Lord tell me, "Tori, look at where you are. Like, I have brought you here, and there's purpose in this." And it was in that moment that those lies about God's character were broken, and I knew that God was able and powerful and could do crazy things in my life. And so after that trip, the Lord just kind of took this dream and made it huge. And I knew that in order to continue this passion for helping underprivileged people, that my next step was to go abroad again. And that's where the Lord again is writing my story in South Africa. So the program that I will be a part of is called East Mountain, and it is in Stellenbosch, South Africa, which is near Cape Town. This program is incredible because they look at the needs of the people of South Africa, and they want to meet those needs and equip people with the knowledge to then equip them to do ministry. So it's a Bible program where we will be mentoring, and I will be mentored, and I will also mentor other people in the Word of God, and then we take what we've learned and we put it to practical use, and we partner with ministries that are working in the cities of South Africa. So there's partnerships with soccer teams, with youth groups, with the youth of these townships, which are the impoverished areas. There's teaching opportunities. There's a lot of room for creativity of what the Lord will bring and want to do. And so I am ecstatic to come and be a part of a culture that is so rich in history but yet is so broken, and to break these barriers of racial segregation, and to just come alongside and have reconciliation in this country, and just show people the truth and teach truth. So the process that I'm currently in right now is fundraising. What this looks like is I have to fundraise monthly supporters. So instead of just a one-time donation, which is very common for missions trips, I am currently looking for people who want to commit and become part of my team and be my support system, both through prayer and in finances while I'm there. I'm going to be there for 2 years. You can choose an amount, whatever it be. Maybe it's $25 a month, maybe it's $500 a month, anywhere that you feel the Lord is leading you in that. And it'll be a monthly donation to my trip so I can live while I'm there. My goal is to fundraise $1,300 more per month in the next 3 weeks before I go. This is urgent. I need to get there because it's time for me to go. And I want to ask that if you are already a supporter, which most of you have agreed to support me and pray for me, that you would share this video with those who you think might feel led to be a part of this. Even if it's just through prayer, even if it's with a one-time donation, anything, to get this word out and know that this is an urgent need. For those of you, maybe if you just want to pray and see how the Lord would invite you into this process, maybe it's sacrificing more than you think, but to see how the Lord will bless you in your giving. So I would ask that you consider becoming a ministry partner with me. If you would like to, the link below or above explains all my donation page, and you can just fill out the amount, click monthly, and choose which method you would like. You can do it through your bank account, a credit card, or monthly checks. You can do a one-time donation, and I'd love to connect with you. So please message me, email me, or text me, so I can get your information and I can connect with you directly, especially if I don't know you. So thank you for taking the time to watch, and thank you for listening, and thank you for praying about being a part of this process. And for those of you who already are, I can't wait. I love you guys, and God bless.